one of the golden fields that literally moves the world around. From cars to rockets, from robots to EVs to smart factories, from 3D printing to drones, and yet look down thinking it's not updated, it's slow paced and burnt out. Yes, we are talking about the field of mechanical engineering. Why is it so that the field once considered evergreen, never dead, is now looked down? Why students don't want to study for mechanical engineering and neither do parents want their children to make career in mechanical engineering? What is the reality? If you see the number of students appeared for GATE examination for mechanical engineering from 2016 to 2025, the number has drastically changed. You can clearly see the fear, confusion students are facing with this field. In 2016, the number of students appeared for GATE examination was around 2,32,000. Now in 2025, the number dropped down to 64,000. So if you are someone who's still thinking, should you make your career in mechanical engineering in 2026? Or if you're someone who has already opted for this field and pursuing your bachelor's degree or master's degree, this is the video for you to understand the scope, the fear, and what is there in future for this field. Let's try to understand why there is fear. In my understanding, there are three core reasons. Number one, the core mechanical jobs have not grown in India. Because of fewer jobs in automotive manufacturing, thermal power plants, government PSUs, steel heavy industries, students have shifted to IT or computer engineering. Number two, rise of IT and non core jobs. Mechanical engineers join TCS, Wipro, Infosys, where they don't require a GATE score. That's always an easy option. Number three, MTech is no longer seen as high ROI, high rate of interest. Earlier, everybody used to pursue MTech thinking it has greater career opportunities, but now every student thinks, why should I invest that much of time and energy and money just to receive an average package of 5 to 7 LPA even after MTech? Number 4, PSU recruitments have drastically decreased. IOCL, GAIL, NTPC, ONGC have reduced almost 60 to 70% of its recruitments specifically in the field of mechanical engineering. So this fear comes from a misunderstanding. People think mechanical engineering is just wrenches and engine blocks. It's so much more. It's the science of motion, energy, and force. But as they say, there is always the silver lining to that cloud. There are still three practical reasons, in my understanding, why you should choose mechanical engineering. Number one, versatility and the broadest career safety net. Mechanical engineering is always called as mother of all engineerings. The fundamental principles you learn, like thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, material science, solid mechanics, are universally applicable to every physical production or system. Number two, direct path to green and future tech. The biggest global challenges like climate change, sustainable energy, efficient transport are fundamentally mechanical engineering's problems. Mechanical background is non-negotiable for innovation in these high growth sectors. Number 3, the best trainings for the tangible problem solved. The entire curriculum of mechanical engineering creates an invaluable skill set for systems thinking or the power of CAD, FEA. If you are a fresher, you may think that this all discussion is a lot of theory and we are not able to understand. Let's try to decode and understand in simpler way. Let's focus on 3-4 industries and understand what exactly will be your role if you graduate as a mechanical engineer. After all this discussion, let's try to understand what are the practical roles you can opt for after completing your degree in mechanical engineering. Number 1, designing. You design machines and parts on a computer before they are made. Okay, so designing like bike parts, engines, or machine tools using software like SolidWorks. Number 2, manufacturing and production. You work in factories to help make products efficiently and improve production. For example, supervising how cars or mobile phone parts are made on a production line. Number 3, automobile engineering. You work on vehicles and improve how they run, their safety and performance work. For example, working in companies like Tata Motors or Mahindra on car engines or brakes. Number 4, oil and gas industry. You work in big refineries and handle heavy machineries used in oil processing. For example, maintaining pumps, pipelines, and safety systems in ONGC or Reliance plants. Many of my students are still confused. They say, ma'am, we are pursuing mechanical engineering, but the shift has happened. Now everything is depending on AI and the software related skills. We are not able to understand what will be the use of us being a mechanical engineer. So we have discussed all of that in today's video. I would be coming up with more detailed video very soon. If you have liked this content, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. It's a new channel, so I would appreciate all the love and appreciation that comes my way.